I want you to ask yourself this question. Up until this point in your life, how much time have you spent waiting to make that decision? Waiting until exactly the right time to start moving forward in the direction that you've really always hoped for in your life. Waiting for the moment to feel perfect or waiting for it to feel just right. But the problem is, life never really gives you certainty before you decide something. And at some point, you got to draw the line. You got to draw the line in the sand. You finally have to decide. Being uncomfortable and attempting to let go of trying to control all the outcomes, it's one of the hardest lessons that I've had to learn personally and professionally, but it's truly a lesson that we all need. Because most of us, we want security and proof before things start to work. That's the reality, and that's what keeps us stuck. But the proof doesn't exist. So what happens? People stay stuck right where they are. Because the uncertainty feels uncomfortable and not doing anything feels predictable and safe. So here's a question, and I always ask myself this. How much am I costing myself by not deciding? And often that price is expensive because not only am I not doing what I need to do, I'm not even giving myself the chance to manifest the thing into reality. So I'm not even giving myself the chance to succeed or even fail. That's expensive. It's a high price. So the greatest risk is no decision at all. And, I'm not talking about the impulsive ones, but I'm really speaking about the aligned, thoughtful decisions, the ones that you've reflected on, you've thought on, maybe you've sought counsel on, maybe ones that you've internally committed to. And yet there's still hesitation despite all of that. And then obviously comes all the classic things, the second guessing and trying to predict every possible outcome. So once you make a thoughtful decision, the work changes. The true work becomes, can you finally stay committed to the path you've chosen? And as you do that, this is where you give yourself an opportunity to have self-trust compound. And it's not all about making the right decision every time, but knowing you have the capacity and the ability to respond even when things don't seem right or are not comfortable. That's self-trust. So here's my challenge. I like to offer a challenge every time. Think about one decision you've been postponing or putting off. One that you've done thinking about, you've reflected, you've got all of it, you got all the information, you got more than enough information. But maybe think about today as not another day to wait, but drawing a line in the sand. Finally deciding. You don't have to tell anybody, but commit and move forward. But this life is not about making perfect decisions, but you finally got to decide to give yourself a chance. And that's courage. That's courage. I'm Darren. I'll be posting more videos on similar topics. Move forward.